Hi Alina, how's it going?
Hi. Today is cold, wonderful German day, like usual.
Yeah, and you shared with me some of the picture, like some of the videos where your daughter was singing and you were like doing something. So tell me about that.
So yeah, we're so interested in family because we're in the art. We can sing, we can
Mm.
play some instruments. So yeah, we're interested in family. And my daughter, she uh, she studied now in Germany in school and gymnasium in music class. That's why she needs to play some instrument now. And
Oh,
she decided to play guitar.
that's great. And as you mentioned, Germany, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your German language? As you moved from
My
Spain to German, so I would like to know how good is your German?
my German is zero. Not zero, but maybe two or three because I don't need German language actually. It's just my my story because my bosses they speak with me in English and I
Hmm,
use English like like in normal life and every day. So
okay.
I need German language just for example in small towns like my town it's not so big town, that's why nobody wants, they know English but they don't want to speak English, that's the problem. So I have some level of like regular normal level of Deutsch of
Conversational.
German language just for to buy something, to introduce myself. I think it's enough for me. Oh, yeah, this, it's good question actually, because the lot of Ukrainians who comes to Germany, they must learn German language because they have the support from the government, and they must go to this language school, yeah, for learning language. I
Got it.
have another story. I have a job. That's why I don't have support and I can choose what I want to do.
Nice.
That's why
And
I decide English.
nice. And speaking of your job, I know about your job, which is really amazing. Can you tell us something about that, where you get the chance to surround yourself completely in nature all the time?
Yes, this, I want to destroy this stereotype about this kind of jobs
Hmm.
because a lot of people want to be in companies, in office place with computer, with all wonderful view around. But
Right.
I think this kind of job, like gardener, like who I am now, it's nice job too because you every time you support, you help to nature first of all,
Hmm.
and I think it's good place for people who wants to be with a little bit alone, yeah,
Yeah.
without communication with somebody. But and I think it's a lot of pluses, like a good thing about this job. Good
Hmm.
health, fresh air every day. Yeah, the weather is complicated. Yeah, you need to be like flexible with this, but still, I think it's better that you sit is in office entire day with a lot of people and usually every day the same, yeah. In the garden you can find a lot of million things every
True.
day, the new ones, yeah.
It's true.
And you the view is wonderful, yeah, every day you
Hmm.
can saw that like how it's growing, how it's dying, like the process of the life. It's good for thinking about the life.
Nice. And that's why you are always,
Kind of philosophy.
I often tell to her, she's always full of energy. Every time I meet her, she's always laughing, vibrating
Yeah,
like good energies. I guess that is due to your work, I guess, because you are always in the lap of nature. You are surrounded by good things. So I guess is that
Yeah,
the reason behind your this energy?
it's a one of the points. Yeah, myself. Yeah, I'm a positive person, and doesn't matter where I am, in office or in a garden or somewhere else, somewhere where it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think all of us must think more positive, be more kindness, yeah,
Hmm.
and friendly, more friendly. So, and after this, we will make new good life around us.
True. And on top of that, you have two dogs, right? Today, the video that you shared with me, I thought that
Yeah.
there are two dogs.
Yeah, it's a dogs of my bosses. So they sometimes they stay with me. It's a two my favorite two monsters because they are usually, yeah, actually they're monsters. They make me nuts sometimes, but I love them so much. And yeah, actually it's I think it's the reason that I have more energy and every time I feel good because the communication with contact with the animals, it's a good
Hmm.
point for the health, for the good mood, for the energy. And yeah,
Right.
and dogs, it's a friends, it's our friends, they know more than we are, and
Hmm.
they more friendly. So yeah, I love them.
Nice. Like I read it somewhere in the article that people who possess the dog, who have the dogs, they have less chances of getting heart attacks and other like depression and other things like that. So I guess
Hmm.
you are the example of that. You are always happy, positive. Dogs are around you. You are in the lap of nature. All these things are in your favor. That's why this
Yeah,
abundance of energy you possess with yourself.
yeah, and I want to try to share my energy with everyone. This
Nice.
is my destination. Yeah.
And yeah, tell us something about Germany. How is it?
Germany. The Germany is a country. Uh, so how
Germany.
I explain? For example, for people from the Europe countries, it's I don't know how to what different between Europe countries with the German no German for example, with difference between another Europe countries. Yeah. So if we take Ukraine and German, it's another levels.
Okay.
Um, First of all, it's a mentality of the people.
Hmm.
We are Ukraine's more friendly and more we can share our emotions, like we show our
Okay.
emotions.
Expressive.
But German people, they are friendly too as well. Yeah, but they keep all emotions inside, and they keep more negative emotions inside. So, and after this, sometimes you can feel it, but in the back of,
Hmm.
they can call to police without your permission, without information about what's happened. They just saw that they can smile to you, say hello, good morning, and after, oh, you put your rubbish not in the right
Okay.
container, for example, yeah.
All right.
So we can call the Polizei. Hey, Polizei, come.
Wow.
So it's not about all Germans, yeah, about all people, but yeah, this sometimes it's happened. But they, um, what I realize about the German, they like holidays. The holidays, it's everything. They want a lot of drinks, but a lot of wonderful fat food, and they I think in this just in the holidays, just in yeah, just in the holidays they can share the energy, the feelings. They
Okay.
show the
When
happiness
alcohol,
and
like alcohol and drinks
yeah,
go
the
inside that.
alcohol. Yeah. So what else? The bureaucracy for entire my life in Ukraine, almost 32 years. Yeah, in my when I was in Ukraine, I had maybe 5 or 6 papers about my life, about school, about my identification number, passport. Yeah, that's all. In Germany, for this almost 3 years, I have big box, and I sometimes I feel like I'm in Hogwarts because every week someone sent me a lot of posts about everything about nothing. That's it. I don't understand why the paper mails.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Mm. The good thing in Germany, what I like, it's in nature. Of course, there's a lot of forests, a lot of wonderful towns. The architecture of the towns, the lot of I don't know. There's really wonderful country. They after the war, they how would say moment I need to remember reconstruction. Yeah, reconstruct.
Reconstructed.
Uh,
Yes.
reconstructed everything, and they good in this. So everything looks wonderful.
Okay.
And highway, the speed, no limit. So if you don't have a sign of the speed, you can go 300
Wow.
more than 300. So it's who loves speed driving. So please welcome to Germany.
Like,
Yeah.
how was the transition? Like, the as you moved from Ukraine to Germany, like, what kind of thoughts were running into your mind, and how easily or was it difficult for you to get adjusted in a new country?
Mm, can you ask somehow more easy way because I don't understand your question?
Like, how was the move from Ukraine to Germany? When did you move from Ukraine to Germany? And when you
Ah,
moved, like, how was your feeling?
oh, so it was actually the terrible feelings because this is my decision. It's not my decision because I just want to move somewhere. Yeah, to Germany, for example. It's I moved because I decide to save life of
Mm.
my daughter, of me. Yeah. So, but my heart's still in Ukraine, and it's a big problem. That's you can't be one piece. Yeah, you have one side in Ukraine of you and another here because I think I need to think and to realize that it's my second home. So the way from Ukraine to Germany was so awful because I can't speak English in the beginning. I don't know. I know some school English, but nobody learns English in Ukraine in school, just some words. So it's a big problem that when you don't know language for a country where you want to move, or for example, the English basic level of English, it's a problem. Another that's yeah, it's feeling like you come to another world. It's a
Okay.
completely different world of
Mm.
yeah, of your basic
Yeah,
life.
makes
So
sense.
yeah, but I think it's my happiness that I find the good people here in Germany.
Okay.
The good family from the Germany, who is now our grandpa and grandma here in Germany. My bosses now, they are like my mother and father. So now here in Germany, I have family too. So I feel a little bit more comfortable. But
Okay.
still, I my mind and my heart still in Ukraine. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Like earlier, you said that you can never forget your home. Uh, that thing was really deep. Like when you said that no matter how much the situation is, like home will always be the home.
Yeah. So we just wait when
Hmm.
we can
Everything.
come home.
Yeah. And
But I want to tell you about situation, about my situation. Maybe it's not about all the Ukrainians. Many people asked me, "Do you want to come back to Ukraine for just for the rest of your life and stay there in Ukraine?" For me, I think it's a little bit more easy to be in Ukraine because I know language. It is easier to me to have communication with everyone, so I can find the job just for easy because now I have a skill, some skill
hmm,
in languages and other things. So, but for example, for my daughter, I started to ask her about this situation. That do you want to come back home? And she said, in the beginning, she said, "Yeah, of course, I want to go home. I hate this German. I don't like it at all. Terrible, terrible." So after 2 years, I asked the question, and she said, maybe just to visit it. My mother, my grandma, my friends, and that's all. I want to come back here because I have now friends here. I know the language, and she speaks German when she sleep in the night. She speak German language, not Ukraine language, not Russian language, because we know the Russian language as well. So she speak German, and after our trips, for example, for another countries, for France or it doesn't matter what. Every time when we come to German, she said, "Oh, finally, I can understand people." So yeah, it's now I think okay. So I can't decide now, like and like my first decision with moving to another country. Like I decide what to do. Now I need to ask my daughter what she wants for the future, where she wants to live. So yeah.
and initially you mentioned that you were not acquainted with English, but now you are speaking like flawless, like you are speaking fluently. So
No, 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 no.
yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of mistakes actually in the but
Like
yeah.
you are able to convey your message and you are not feeling any kind of hesitation. So how did you learn this language?
How I learn this language? So um, I don't know. I maybe I know. um, so because I don't have another chance.
Hmm,
That's why.
okay.
If you want to survive, somehow you need to learn or German language or English language. For my luck, that's my bosses speak with me English. That's why I started to learn English more with the books, with movies. For example, Netflix. I try to watch the movies in English with subtitles. But I know now exactly that subtitles is um, not correct.
Hmm,
Translation is not
sometimes.
correct every time.
Yeah.
So the English music, English movies, English books, more practice. That's a big point that we need to destroy this wall between speakers, yeah, between people. So in and after this, it will be okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
we need time. We need to be more positive in learning. And yeah,
And
I
what
think.
kind of movies did you watch, Alina? As you said that you were watching movies on Netflix. Can you name?
Um, yeah, I like English movies, and for Crown, yeah, the name was the family of Queen Elizabeth and uh, England.
The Crown? Are you referring
England,
to the
the
Crown?
Queen. What is Elizabeth? You
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
So I like anime. So I try to watch in English, but often I watch in Japanese language. So
Okay.
I language I want to learn as well too.
Nice. Japanese.
But
Great.
for beginning, I think it's good to watch cartoons
Hmm.
because it's more easy because they used low level English. So
Hmm.
for beginner, it's okay. I can understand everything
And
now.
doing conversations like this, how does it help you with your English? Is it helpful or not?
Yes, it's helpful because I started to activate my brain. So yeah, I need to think about how to say, how to pronounce this. So I need to speak correctly. So, and this good exercise, I think, because in the rest of the day we can use English just a little bit because for I don't know the question, the answer, that's all. But when you need to explain something, if you need to introduce yourself and tell some story, you need to
Hmm.
turn on your brain.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I think it's good exercise actually.
Great. I'm happy to hear that. And you've improved a lot. Like we have been doing this for a while, and your English seems to be really great. It's not like you cannot call yourself as a beginner as of now because you have improved a lot. Yes, you would be
Mm.
somewhere above intermediate level.
Oh, thank you. I try my best.
Do you practice English with your daughter as well? Or like in which
um,
way do you communicate with your daughter?
so actually, we communicate just in our language, but we mix it. Now it's more easy for us, when you have a lot of languages in your brain for the day, it's easy to use some words from another languages. For example, I tell to her some story or something, and after, oh, I remember quickly this word in the German language or in the English, and yeah, I can use this words.
Okay.
So and she knows these languages as well. She know good English now was because in Ukraine, she get extra lessons, so she has good base, um, and now good German language. So she speak with me German because she said it's easy for me because she has practice of German every day.
Her classmates, with her friends, she has to speak in
Mm.
German language, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
For you, like which was easier, English or German, when it comes to learning the language?
No, of course, for me, it's English because um, I will explain you. For example, when you started to learn new language, it's hard to understand that your voice is not your voice, normal like in your brain, in your native language.
Hmm.
This is big scared of the people when they started to learn new language, they can't speak because they can't realize that it's voices of them in new languages and new language. So for me, it's a little bit more easy because entire my life I just listen English music, and yeah,
Okay.
and here I have some base of English, and yeah, for me it's easy. But to be honest, it's good to know German language. Actually, for if I want to stay here, I must learn German language because I need to show my appreciation to this country. It's
Hmm.
for people, for that I respect you, I respect this country, I respect your language. So, but I don't want to learn. I'm so lazy. It's yeah, it's a problem when you know English and you use this, you know the way how to survive. After this, you don't want to change nothing in
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
And on
you
top
know.
of, like you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. So it's really hard to learn something like you won't be getting that much of free time. You're looking after your daughter, you are doing job, you are looking after dogs. So it can
Yeah.
be.
But yeah, but you know, if you want, you can find. It's
Okay.
just your it's your decision.
Hmm.
I have some uh, Unterricht lessons in Germany, the German language. So I by step, don't make I don't want to make rush in this. You know, it's you need to feel this. You must feel comfortable when you started to learn language. You can't learn language if you must. If someone's tell you you must, you never learn this language. You okay, you can learn, but after this you will hate this language because somebody tell you that you must.
Hmm.
Now I'm adult and I can do everything what I want.
True.
So now I can learn this way how I want to learn.
Definitely. In India, we have this
Mm.
thing called like learn English in 3 months, learn English in 4 months. We have this thing, but it's completely preposterous. Like no one can learn English in 3 months. It takes hell of a time. So people are
It's
usually
yeah, you need
they usually misunderstand this thing that there is no such thing as learning a language in 3 or 4 months. You sometimes it takes more than 3 years also.
yeah, yeah. It's I don't know who can learn the new language for 4 months.
Hmm.
Maybe some I don't know the genius. I don't know because for me, I started 2 years. Yeah, like basically completely. I started to learn. So and I know that my way will be long, long, long because it's not you how how to say even Ukraine language you need to learn entire your life your native language, yeah,
True.
because you learn new words from the books from the life the every time everything is changed as so with new every year you can the people started to I would say um, um, make yeah design new words so uh, and it's not impossible to like learn the languages so quickly. You need time. You need to more practice with somebody. You need to native language people around you. So and this app actually and this it's good that we can speak with somebody who can speak with your native language,
Definitely.
English or another. Yeah, it's good that you don't need special place. Yeah, you just need internet
Yeah,
and that's all.
completely agree. All right, Alina, I won't hold you any longer, and I must say that it was really refreshing having a conversation with you. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Take care,
for
Alina. Nice
inviting.
talking to you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.